who accepted our humble request to bless us with his words of wisdom today. It's also my privilege to warmly welcome our chief source of inspiration, Dr. Nandkishore Garg-ji, founder and chief advisor, MAIMS, and Chancellor, Maharaja Agharsen University, Himachal Pradesh, with whose unconditional support we could organize such a mega event running through 5 days. It's also my privilege to warmly welcome all the respected trustees of Maharaja Agharsen Technical Education Society, management officials, dignitaries, legal luminaries, judges of various events, participants, faculty members, and students, because this 5 days mega event has been a joint exercise with support of all. I can't forget to warmly welcome the sponsors of this 5 days mega event. They also contributed a lot, to name at the first Union Bank of India and Maheshwari and Company, who are our financial partners. Then SCC Online, they are our research partner. Likewise, certain other Pahuja Law Academy, so they are also our sponsors in this mega event. So all these contributed a lot for organizing this 5 days mega event. Now, I would like to bring light some of the main events of this 5 days event. This 5 days event is a combination of 2 parts, ADR and client counseling competition that ran for 3 days. Then Law Fest, MAIMS Second National Law Fest in 2 days, 26th and 27th March. A total of 15 events. So we organized, and total of 247 participants registered for 15 events. A total amount of 1,52,000 is at stake in the form of cash prizes in these 15 events. For that, the participants, between participants, there is a very tough fight. First of all, to start with this event, so brochure of the 5 days event released on 18th January 2022. That was the very first day of starting of this 5 days event. And why we chose 18th January? In the memory of legendary personality, former Chief Justice of India, Honorable Justice J.S. Verma ji, with unconditional support of her great daughter, Mrs. Subhra Verma ji. So I pay my humble tribute to Honorable former Justice J.S. Verma ji. Registration started on 20th January and closed on 17th March 2022. So with these all preliminary tasks, the inaugural ceremony organized on 23rd March at NDMC Convention Hall with presence of Honorable Mr. Justice U.U. Lalit, Judge Supreme Court of India, Honorable Mr. Justice A.M. Khanvilkar, Judge Supreme Court of India, Honorable Dr. Justice Sudhir Kumar Jain ji, who is also the chief guest of today's valedictory ceremony. So these are the brief events of this 5 days mega event, and participants participated with full enthusiasm and won prizes, which we will later announce. I also welcome Dr. G.P. Goval ji, Director MAIMS, Dr. Ravi Kumar Gupta ji, all these personalities. So they supported either in front or in back end. So I warmly welcome all the dignitaries, all legal luminaries, all participants, and it's my duty that to recognize the contribution of my team, being convener of this event. Co-conveners, Ms. Ritika Bhatia, Ms. Smriti Sharma, Dr. Swati Ujaz Seth. So I welcome all these participants, then students, without whose support that we could not convene this event, mega event. So thank you very much. And I take leave of Honorable Dr. Sudhir Kumar Jain to start this event to move further proceedings. Sir.
Please, sir, proceed further, please.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I would like to request the co-conveners of the ADRCC and NAVITAS 2022, Dr. Swati Ujaz Seth ma'am, Ms. Ritika Bhatia ma'am, and Ms. Smriti Sharma ma'am, faculty members, Department of Law, to apprise us with the report of the 5 days event.
Thank you, Soumya. A very good evening to respected founder and chief advisor mates, director mates, principal ma'am, HOD sir, and our chief guest, Honorable Dr. Justice Sudhir Kumar Jain, and my dear colleagues. I, Dr. Swati Ujaz Seth, faculty Department of Law, would like to thank you all for your presence in the valedictory session of 2nd Justice J.S. Verma Memorial ADRCC and NAVITAS National Law Fest 2022. Well, it was a 5-day mega event, started with its inauguration on 23rd March 2002, as has already been told by the HOD sir. Well, I would be delighted to share with you a very brief report over the ADRCC events, which was comprised of 4 major competitions, including client counseling competition, mediation competition, negotiation competition, and judgment writing competition. We had received a total of 60 registrations in ADRCC events, which include participants from very reputed colleges and universities, including National Law University, Delhi, National Law University and Judicial Academy, Assam, Vivekananda Institute of Professional Studies, University Institute of Legal Studies, Punjab University, Nalsar, Hyderabad, Maharashtra National Law University, Aurangabad, NLIU Bhopal, and the list is bigger. Well, the teams which made up to the finale includes the participants from University Institute of Legal Studies, Punjab University, Symbiosis Law School, Hyderabad, Vivekananda Institute of Professional Studies, National Law University and Judicial Academy, Assam, National Law University, Bhopal, and Nalsar, Hyderabad. And to adjudge these final rounds, we had intellectual personalities with us, including Justice Deepa Sharma ma'am, Mr. Sudhanshu Batra, Ms. Jennifer Brandt, attorney and trained mediator from USA, Sameer Kumar, Dr. Ashish Kumar, Ms. Priya Savia, and Mr. Shashank Deo Sudhi. Well, as the winners of these events will be declared by our respected head of department, Dr. Praveen Kumar Gupta sir, but I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate all the participants for their best efforts they have shown in the events, and to enlighten them and to treat their enthusiasm and their efforts, we have announced the cash prize of worth rupees 85,000 for these 4 ADRCC events. Congratulations, everyone. Now, I would like to request my colleagues and co-conveners, Ms. Ritika Bhatia and Ms. Smriti Sharma, to give the report on NAVITAS. Thank you.
Warm greetings to one and all. I would now like to move on to MAIMS' 2nd National Law Fest, NAVITAS, which successfully took place on 26th and 27th March 2022, and it comprised of 11 exhilarating cultural and literary events. All the events under NAVITAS aimed at encouraging students to go beyond the 4 walls of college and explore various other disciplines. All the competitions focused on the development of a variety of skills, from public speaking to creative thinking to fine arts. The events would further act as academic simulations and harness skills such as self-awareness, critical thinking, teamwork, ultimately making them better professionals. It gives me an immense pleasure to share with you all that MAIMS Second National Law Fest, NAVITAS 2022, received an unconditional support of over 30 legal dignitaries and renowned personalities from different fields at judging various competitions. It is certainly a prestigious occasion that, with immense hard work and dedication, we attracted an overwhelming response from over 200 participants from about 50 colleges, which spanned across the nations, including states such as Delhi, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Rajasthan, Uttarakhand, and many more. All the winners will be receiving cash prizes worth around rupees 75,000. My co-convener, Ms. Smriti Sharma, shall now give you a detailed summary of these 2 days.
Thank you, Ms. Ritika Bhatia, for the introduction. I would now like to summarize the 2 days of a
Ma'am, unmute yourself.
I would now like to summarize the 2 days of a very exciting NAVITAS Law Fest. The morning of 26th March started with the release of the extempore moot court problem at 5:30 a.m., followed by the preliminary rounds in the first half, semi-final rounds in the second half, and the final rounds during the later half of the day, which were adjudged by about 17 renowned members of our legal fraternity. Simultaneously, legal and constitutional history quiz, creative writing competition, article writing competition, cultural competitions, namely footloose, western dance competition, harmony, solo singing competition, folklore, traditional dance competition also took place. Moving forward to 27th March, the morning commenced with the participants showcasing their all-rounder abilities in Catch the Trash competition, MI Picasso poster making competition, followed by Jam, Just a Minute, and then Laughter-Nama stand-up comedy, which culminated with a special performance by a renowned comedian. NAVITAS 2022 provided students with a holistic platform for an exchange of ideas and experiences. Now, the winners for the same are going to be announced very, very shortly. With this, I would like to wish good luck to all the participants as everyone has given their absolute best. Over to you now, Vrinda.
I thank all the co-conveners for presenting to us the report of the entire event.
Now, I would like to invite Director MAIMS, Dr. Ravi Kumar Gupta, sir, who has been a great source of motivation. Sir has around 25 years of experience in teaching an administrative domain. Sir has taken keen interest in academics and research activities. He has guided research to 15 MPhil and 4 PhD scholars and 6 more representatives and research scholars in various other universities. He has published over 19 research papers and has edited 6 books in the field of management and commerce. Sir has participated in more than 150 national and international conferences, seminars, workshops, etc., in which he has steered many technical sessions and delivered keynote addresses. We request Dr. Ravi Kumar Gupta, sir, Director MAIMS, to share his views with us and enlighten us.
Thank you. I hope I am audible well.
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
I hope, yeah, okay, thank you. Very happy, good afternoon to all dignitaries who have joined in this valedictory session of 5 days event organized by Department of Law, Maharaja Agrasen Institute of Indian Studies. My humble duty, and I do take pleasure to convey my heartiest welcome to, first of all, the chief guest of this valedictory session of this 5 days event. Chief guest, we are fortunate we have Honorable Mr. Justice Sudhir Kumar Jain, Judge, Delhi High Court, our Founder, Chairman, and Chief Advisor, Maharaj Agarsen Technical Education Society, Dr. Nand Kishore Garg-ji, Director General Professor S.K. Garg, MAIMS. I, with folded hands, do convey my heartiest welcome to all of you for your humble presence online in this particular ceremony on this day at this time. I do take pleasure to welcome the wonderful team of Department of Law who have taken this initiative to organize, and yes, we are reaching to the conclusion this 5 days event, though it's also a second in series. Last year we had also the leader, Professor Dr. Rajni Malhotra Dhingra, Principal, Department of Law, Dr. Parveen Kumar Gupta, Head, Department of Law, the organizing faculty members being the organizing team as convener and co-convener, Dr. Swati Bajaj Seth, Ms. Smriti Sharma, Ms. Ritika Bhatia, and all faculty members of Department of Law. The students also being a part of organizing team. Also all the students of Department of Law and other departments, and over and all, the participants who have participated very enthusiastically during last 5 days, and they have made this event a great success. This event was for them, and yes, they participated and they have made it a success. So through my message, I do welcome to them also, and also acknowledge their contribution since we are reaching to the conclusion at to be conveying my message in very brief. I just would like to say, we at the Maharaj Agarsen Institute of Management Studies, which is a organization founded by Maharaj Agarsen Technical Education Society in the year of 2003 by the founder chairman, along with his very humble team. And of course, Department of Law and other departments, they have been constantly organizing events and activities for the students, for their holistic development. And yes, this 5-day event is the same in the same series. We are always committed in our institute to make the students professionally equipped with full technical knowledge, their holistic development of personality, and as well a human being also. For that, we have a long series of a lot of other events also, which are conducted during the year. Anyway, we are reaching to the conclusion, but of course, we are very eagerly waiting the message from our chief guest of the day also. With his final blessings, we would be concluding this ceremony. Anyway, till the date, for all these things, I again welcome to all of you and acknowledge their contribution. And with this, I convey my thanks also, myself also, to be a part of this event. Thanks to one and all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your encouraging words. We are indeed fortunate to have with us today our chief guest, Honorable Dr. Justice Sudhir Kumar Jain, sir, to grace the event. Justice Sudhir Kumar Jain, sir, did his LLB, LLM, and PhD from Law Faculty, Delhi University. He practiced as an advocate in Delhi District Courts and High Court of Delhi, and has also served as a lecturer of law in Campus Law Center, Delhi University, before joining judicial services in the year 1992. Sir has a very wide experience in all legal jurisdictions, including civil, criminal, rent, CBI, etc. Sir is also a trained mediator and a trainer for mediators with national recognition. He has received 40 hours of training on concept and techniques of mediation in year 2005 and has conducted mediation in about 12,000 cases across all categories. Sir has successfully conducted more than 100 training programs throughout India on mediation and for trainers of mediation. comprising of judicial officers, advocates, law students, etc. He is an accredited mediator by the International Mediation Institute, Holland, and has been recently elevated as a permanent judge of Delhi High Court on 28th Feb 2022. I request you, Your Lordship, to please mark the session with your valuable words.
Thank you. I am audible.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Dr. Nandkishore Garg, Founder and Chief Advisor, MAIMS, Chancellor MAU, Professor Dr. S.K. Garg, Director General MAIMS, Professor Dr. Ravi Kumar Gupta, Director MAIMS, Dr. Parveen Kumar Gupta, Head Department of Law MAIMS, Professor Dr. Rajni Malhotra Dhingra, Principal Department of Law MAIMS, Dr. Parveen Kumar Gupta, Convener and other co-convener of this training, this program, faculty, Department of Law, organizer of MAIMS Second Justice J.S. Verma Memorial ADR and Client Counseling Competition 2002 and NAVITAS MAIMS Second National Law Fest 2022, officers from National Legal Services Authority, dear students, other guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to all. I am extremely thankful to organizer and manager of this excellent program and Department of Law, MAIMS, for conferring this honor on me to be the part of this valedictory program. I also take the opportunity to congratulate participants and winners of this competition and National Law Fest. The convener and the co-conveners just mentioned about the various activities that have been undertaken under this program. Dear friends, you know, India being a democratic country is governed by law under the aegis of a written constitution. The constitution provides a well-defined and organized justice delivery system which is needed to resolve dispute and to protect rights of citizens. An efficient judicial system produces just solution with speed, efficiency, and should be available to all. Justice delivery system in India is described by technical procedures with characteristics of adversarial system with accompanying delays, arrears, and taxing cost. The reliance of justice delivery system on win-lose situation leads to repeated use of legal process. The unwarranted delays in dispensation of justice undermine the credibility of entire justice delivery system of the country qualitatively and quantitatively. It causes cynicism about effectiveness of the judicial process, penalize the honest, and gives benefits to the unworthy litigants. The disposal of pending cases is not possible within reasonable time, and the pendency is likely to be increased. It poses big challenge for justice delivery system and judicial process and may be indicative of loss of confidence of the people in the rule of law and the constitutional mechanism. To make rule of law a reality as per the preamble of Constitution, assurance of speedy justice should be extended to the citizens. Dear friends, with this background, now we need to talk about why we need to resort to the alternative dispute resolution mechanism for which you have undertaken a very big exercise in the last 5 days, including today. Now it is desirable to take advantage of alternative dispute resolution, which provides procedural flexibility, save variable time and money, and avoided the stress of a conventional trial. You know, in our justice delivery system, our conventional trial through the agency of the court is full of stress, is full of other problems. In a developing country like India with major economic reforms, alternative dispute resolution mechanism could be the best strategy for quick resolution of the dispute, to lessen the burden on the courts and to provide suitable mechanism for expeditious resolution of the dispute. I will share my experience, dear friends. When I was posted as judge in charge of at Rohini Mediation Center, I received a one call from Australian High Commission that their Deputy Secretary Political and Economical wants to meet me. At the first standpoint, could I manage to thought that he must be interested in the working of the mediation center. But to a very big surprise to me, when he came to me, he wanted to know what is the future of ADR mechanism in India, including the mediation. What he conveyed to me is that large investor from abroad, they want to invest in this country, but they are very skeptical about the legal system and delays caused in the disposal of the cases. So that's, in this background, we also need to understand the importance of ADR mechanism. There is urgent and real necessity to adopt alternative dispute resolution, which is popularly called as ADR. Dear friends, we need to understand ADR is not a substitute for court system, but is complementary mechanism to reduce workload and pressure on the court system. ADR is now considered as very pragmatic and practical approach towards the realization of justice, which intends to reduce delays and cut down the length of the trial. In India, legal system, appropriate method of dispute resolution such as arbitration, conciliation, mediation, and lok adalat, etc. all available. You also did the exercise for client counseling as well as the judgment writing. Dear friends, one thing you must realize, these methods are less formal. They encourage disputants to communicate and participate in search for solution, focus better on the root cause of the conflict, salvage relationship, and have significant saving in the time and cost. I am the practitioner in the ADR for the last about 15 and more than 15 years. I have written judgments in hundred cases, passed order in thousands of cases. From the core of my heart and soul, I can convey to my dear friends that the kind of satisfaction I achieved, internal satisfaction after recording of settlement in 2 and 3 pages in comparison to writing a judgment running into the more than 100 pages. I would like to share one incident. I was invited by the Madhya Pradesh High Court at Jabalpur to conduct a training program on mediation and other ADR aspects. During the course of training program, the potential participant, they were given a case, matrimonial case, to conduct mediation for the purpose of learning. The parties, husband and wife, in that case were living separately for last more than 5 years. But due to the slight indulgence of the mediator, both the parties, they have agreed to live together and to give another chance to their matrimonial life. After this, the parents of the husband and wife, they were about to touch the feet of the mediators. There were 2 mediators. At that time, I mentioned that today life is not smiling on both of you, but today the life is saluting to both of you, because you have brought the smile on the faces of not 2 persons, husband and wife, but on the faces of 2 families. So this is the kind of ADR mechanism now we are developing in this country. You know, dear friends, in India, after incorporation of Section 89 in the Code of Civil Procedure 1908, ADR is introduced more systematically in justice delivery system and the judicial process. You know, as per the mandate of Section 89, arbitration, mediation, conciliation, judicial settlement, including lok adalat, now they are the legally recognized different ways of ADR to resolve the dispute between the parties. As you must be knowing, the wires of the Section 89, which was introduced in the Code of Civil Procedure in the year 2022 and before that, and was made effective with effect from 1st of July 2002, the wires of this Section 89, they were tested before the Honorable Supreme Court. The Honorable Supreme Court, in a very famous case, Salem Advocate Bar Association, Tamil Nadu versus Union of India and others, writ petition civil 496 of 2002, decided on 25th of October 2002, upheld the constitutional validity of Section 89. Now, dear friends, the Parliament mandate to incorporate ADR in our justice delivery system and judicial processes there, which is now coupled by the mandate of the Honorable Supreme Court after passing of judgment in Salem Advocate Bar Association. The Honorable Supreme Court in this case observed that Section 89 is a new provision and has now become imperative that resort should be had to the alternative dispute resolution mechanism with a view to bring to an end litigation between the parties at an early date. The Supreme Court, the Honorable Supreme Court further highlighted utility of the ADR in other countries. You know, ADR is also in vogue in many jurisdictions, across the world. What the Supreme Court has observed, that in certain countries of the world where ADR has been successfully to the extent that over 90% of the cases are settled out of the court. We have to prepare for tomorrow. We need to do something for the tomorrow so that we can achieve this landmark and benchmark for the disposal of our cases which are pending in the court or the potential cases which are about to be filed in the court. The Supreme Court, again, in another famous case, Afcons Infrastructure Limited and another versus Cherian Worke Construction Company Private Limited and other, it is 2010 judgment, 8 SCC 24. The judgment was delivered by Honorable Mr. Justice R.V. Ravindran and Honorable Mr. Justice J.M. Panchal. In this case, the Honorable Supreme Court cast a mandatory duty on the courts to consider recurrence to the ADR in every pending case. A very positive mandate was given by the Honorable Supreme Court that before proceeding to the trial of the case, after framing of the issues or any other stage, every court, there is a need to take the recurrence of the ADR if the facts and circumstances of the case so warranted. If the resolution of the case through the process of ADR is not possible, only in that eventuality, the court can proceed with the trial of the case. Now, out of my own experience, as Sir has recently mentioned, I am having, with the blessings of the God, a very vast experience in conduction of the mediation and other ADR mechanism. I am telling you, ADR is the democratic way of dispensation of justice in comparison to the judicial process, which is totally authoritative in nature. By the process of ADR mechanism, particularly by the process of mediation, the litigation, they have been given a right to participate in the decision-making process, which was not there for the litigants. You must have seen in the court system, the final adjudicator is the judicial officer or the judge sitting on the dais, not the parties. But by the process of ADR, we have changed the direction of decision-making process. Dear friends, ADR is a meaningful journey. Kindly listen my words carefully. ADR is a meaningful journey from dispute adjudication to dispute resolution. It is a journey from confrontation to collaboration, from past to future. ADR has already made strong inroads in justice delivery system for quick disposal of the cases in comparison to legal and judicial process. When I was posted as a judge in charge of Delhi Mediation Center at T. Cesare Courts, I conducted one empirical study, how much average time is taken in disposal of a case through the process of mediation. So it was noticed that one case, the average time which taken for the disposal of case, settlement of a case or resolution of a case by the process of mediation is about 72 minutes. Kindly see a case which is many cases, you know, what I will share one advertisement which I saw on the television. It was this is one ply which was being marketed in the country. This was a kit ply. What was demonstrated, exhibited in that advertisement, one person has filed a case before the court, a young judge is hearing the case, and young advocate is arguing on behalf of the parties. But the case remained continue for long period. Now case is still pending, but judge has become very old, parties have become very old, and the advocate equally has become very old. Indirectly, it was a very big sarcastic remarks on our system for dispensation of the justice. We could manage to find the ailment, elephantine backlog of the cases and inordinate delay in the disposal of the cases. But we need to find out the appropriate medicine and treatment. And now, after incorporation of Section 89, we could manage to find a new medicine in the shape of ADR mechanism. And I am very happy and delighted to know that your institute is working hard for promoting ADR. Dear friends, future belongs to ADR, not to litigation. But Still, there is a need to develop institution of media, ADR, in more practical and pragmatic manner, so that the realization, the aspiration of the common man as per the mandate of the Constitution to seek responsive, positive and timely justice could be fulfilled without compromising the quality of the justice. And I'm telling you out of my experience, ADR is a definite meaning to provide the quality justice. In ADR, there is no scope for compromise on the quality of justice. Now, mediation. Now coming to the mediation. Mediation as one of the ADR mechanism in recent time is found to be one of the tools to resolve a dispute by direct negotiation with the opposite party with the facilitation of a mediator. In mediation, a mediator hardly decides the case on the merit. It only facilitates the amicable settlement which is developed by the parties. It's a magic of the mediation. Mediation in comparison to a lawsuit is quick, private, fair, and inexpensive remedy. Mediation is a different paradigm and path from litigation, which focuses on the past, establishing blame and liability and a win-lose situation. In mediation, the emphasis on the future cooperation and direct communication with the objective of sustainable solution with win-win situation for all the parties. I can share, time is not permitting me, but I can share 100 cases where the parties, both the parties, all the contesting parties, after settlement in the mediation, they have gone with a lot of satisfaction reflecting from their face. I still remember one case about 15 years back. I settled one case in which it was a partition suit in which a property just measuring 25 square yard was involved, and there were 7 claimants. I settled the suit. The parties, rather, I did not, but rather parties with my facilitation have settled the suit without disposing of the property, without physical partition of the property, and all the parties, they have been satisfied with the outcome of this settlement. Even our legislature has taken a very positive steps to incorporate ADR, including mediation, in other legislation. The legislature has already introduced mediation in various statutes, such as Consumer Protection Act 2019, the Commercial Codes Act 2015, Real Estate Regulation and Development Act 2016, the Companies Act 2013, Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises MSME Development Act 2016 Act. Now, dear friends, you must be aware the Parliament is also in the process of enacting Mediation Act 2021. Today, I was preparing my comments on the draft bill of Mediation Act 2021 to be submitted to the concerned Parliament Standing Committee. Even at the international level, this ADR mechanism is found to be very, very suitable. You must be aware the Singapore Convention of Mediation, formerly the United Nations Convention of International Settlement Agreement. This is an international agreement regarding the recognition of mediation settlement, was adopted on 20th December 2018 and was opened for signature on 7th of August 2019. And very fortunately, and it is a good news for all of us, India has already approved the signing of the convention in the month of July 2019. The ADR mechanism, including mediation, negotiation, and arbitration, have now taken a big roots with lot of success at their back for resolution of dispute between the parties at national and international level. And dear friends, on administrative side, the Supreme Court of India, to promote mediation and conciliation, has constituted Mediation and Conciliation Project Committee, which is now commonly known as MCPC, which was initiated to implement the mediation and conciliation at national level. Under the aegis of MCPC, Mediation and Conciliation Project Committee, a pilot project was initiated on judicial mediation in Delhi district courts. And as such, formally, the mediation was introduced in justice delivery. The initial encouraging success of mediation leads to the establishment of mediation center in the district courts. I'm telling you with a lot of pride on my face, more than 3 lakhs cases have already been referred for mediation in mediation centers and more than 2 lakhs cases have been successfully settled to the successful of the parties. Kindly see the big success of the mediation and other ADR mechanism. I remember I was the part of the inaugural session. The honorable justices who came from the Supreme Court also shared the success of Lok Adalat in pending litigation and pre-litigation cases, the cases which are about to knock the door of the court, how the Lok Adalat is successful. Being the chairperson of the District Legal Aid Services Authority, I have witnessed many Lok Adalat wherein large number of cases, including all types of dispute, have been successfully settled within no time, right? But let me tell you, the introduction of ADR, including mediation, in our justice delivery system was not so easy. We face lot of challenges. We face lot of problems also. You know, we are not adaptable to the changes. To bring about change in a system, it needs lot of hard work. But yesterday, I mentioned in one program that we want to cover a distance of thousands miles. We need to take step number 1. This country has already taken the step number 1 towards the realization of actual justice in practical and pragmatic manner to the satisfaction of citizen of this country as per the mandate of this country by incorporating Section 89 in Code of Civil Procedure and including ADR mechanism in other statute and thereafter the judicial pronouncement. It is not that before incorporation of Section 89, there was no color of ADR in our statute. You must be knowing Arbitration Act 1940, Industrial Dispute Act 1947. Yesterday, I was addressing on mediation a group of representatives who are representing the management and the labor in the courts to them. I said, Industrial Dispute Act 1947 is one of the enactment which is having a very deep color of ADR, including arbitration and conciliation. Now, for example, other Legal Services Authority Act 1987, which was amended in the year 2002, then Family Courts Act, Hindu Marriage Act, and the Code of Civil Procedure 1908, Section 80, and in particular the Order 32A. These all legal provisions are having the color of ADR. We have now, I was talking about the few challenges we have faced in introduction of ADR, including mediation. These challenges were the introduction of the mediation in judicial system, selection of proposed mediators and their training in concept and techniques of mediation. I always advocated the quality training for the potential mediator, establishment and management of mediation center, referral of suitable and adequate cases for mediation, awareness. The most important challenge and ticklish challenge we had faced is about the awareness about benefit and utility of the mediation amongst the different stakeholders, particularly including advocates and the litigants. You know, when we established first a mediation center in district courts. In the evening, after conclusion of that function, a group of lawyers came and they banged into the mediation center, pulled down the board and damaged the furniture. But it was a very delicate time because we wanted to include the legal fraternity in the process of mediation and other ADR mechanism at institutional level. We tried to convince, and we have been successfully able to convince them that time has come. Those who used to oppose the ADR, you know, the Bar Council of India had gone on one-day strike when the Section 89 was introduced. They came to me, sir, we want to be trained in the concept and techniques of mediation. Kindly consider our name. And this was the big time and big success for the institution of mediation. You know, in future, the upgradation of the standard of the mediation and mediators and the mediation practices and promotion and propagation of the mediation would be the big challenges, particularly in our Indian condition, a society which is very fond of litigation in the court. But dear friends, I have already mentioned, future belongs to ADR. Tomorrow, the litigants, citizens of this country, they will be taking the ADR as a matter of choice, not because of the delay in the disposal of the cases or due to the elephantine backlog of the cases. We will be developing multi-courthouse system where for a potential litigant, litigator, adjudicator would be available, mediator would be available, arbitrator would be available, conciliator would be available, and even the early neutral evaluator of the case would be available. The time is not very far away from today. Now, dear friends, I have every reason to believe and understand that this program is an integral part of legal education, which is undertaken by your prestigious institution. Dear friends, nowadays in context, the legal education must be socially relevant and justice oriented. It must inculcate the ability to make use of law, to understand, analyze it, and to criticize it as a member of legal community. What we need today, not the appreciation of law, we also need to criticize or analyze the application of the law, including the ADR also. There is a need to conduct empirical study in the use of and promotion of the ADR system. The progress of high quality legal education is prerequisite to high quality legal practitioner. We need high quality practitioner today. The rapidly growing Indian economy needs to update its legal education mechanism to suit to the requirements of the competitive world. Globalization has thrown up new challenges to legal profession. The Department of Law, Maharaja Agrasen Institute of Management Study, since its journey from 2017, has set a well-defined and meaningful educational standard and is working in right direction to deliver quality legal education with future vision. This program is a step in right and meaningful direction to accomplish goal of standard legal education. Once again, in the end, I would like to congratulate each and everyone who is directly or indirectly attached and connected with the successful completion of MAIMS Second Justice J.S. Verma Memorial ADR and Counseling Competition 2002 and NAVITAS MAIMS Second National Law Fest 2022. I once again extend my heartiest gratitude and thanks to the organizer of this program for considering me to be the chief guest in this valedictory function. It is definitely a very, very big honor which is conferred to me. Good luck to all. My thanks, once again, my thanks to all. Namaskar, Jai Hind.
Namaskar. Thank you, sir. Thank you for enlightening words.
Thank you, Your Lordship, for an influential word and guiding message. It is now my honor and privilege to introduce Dr. Nandkishore Garg, Sir, Founder, Chair, and Chief Advisor, MAIMS. Sir has been a significant source of inspiration and motivation for achieving the aims and goals of the society, an eminent figure amongst the masses. Sir, with his humanitarian attribute, has always contributed selflessly, not only in building the Maharaja Agrasen Technical Education Society, but has also been contributing a great deal in bringing together various driving forces who move the nation for a brighter tomorrow. Now, I would request Sir to address the audience with his kind words.
नमस्कार।
नमस्कार।
सेकंड J.S. वर्मा जी के मेमोरी में एक कार्यक्रम प्रारंभ किया हमने सुप्रीम कोर्ट के माननीय जस्टिस यू ललित, जस्टिस एन खालविलकर और जस्टिस सुधीर कुमार जी भी उसमें प्रेजेंट थे। बाकी लीगल वर्ड से अच्छे प्रबुद्ध लोग हमारे यहाँ उपस्थित थे। अभी मैंने सुधीर कुमार जस्टिस जी को सुना, बहुत ही डिटेल्ड रूप में उन्होंने अपने एक्सपीरियंस के हिसाब से लीगल सिस्टम में इनका इम्पोर्टेंस क्या है। एडीआर एक जिनको मुख्य धारा हुआ करती थी, आजकल वो अल्टरनेट सिस्टम बन गए हमारे देश में, चाहे मेडिसिन की चाहे पढ़ाई के हों, पर इसके अंदर से भी कितने रास्ते निकाले जा सकते हैं।
ये नए रास्ते जो हैं, ये पुराने रास्तों को भी फिर से हम खोज रहे हैं। समाज के अंदर असंतोष होता है जब न्याय ना मिले, और न्याय अगर 10-10 साल, जैसे अभी स्वेब नाटिका के आधार पर जस्टिस सुधीर जी बता रहे थे कि किस प्रकार उनको अंत में बूढ़े दिखा दिया, वकीलों को भी और न्यायकर्ताओं को भी और न्याय मांगने वालों को। ये स्थिति है। स्थिति से निकलने के लिए छटपटाहट भी है, कोशिशें भी हैं, और जिस समाज में और जिस व्यवस्था में कोशिश होती हैं वहाँ सफलता भी मिलती है। अभी सभी कॉलेजेस के अंदर जोड़ने का प्रयास, जैसे जस्टिस ललित जी ने बताया कि किस प्रकार से 2-2, 3-3 तालुकाओं को जोड़ दिया जाए, तहसीलों को जोड़ दिया जाए, और लीगल एड भी दी जाए और उनका अवेयरनेस भी हो। भी इस देश में 90-95% लोग अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते आज की जो फीस है, जो वकीलों का, क्योंकि वकील बढ़ते जा रहे हैं, डेडिकेटेड वकील, मेहनत करने वाले वकील, ईमानदारी से काम करने वाले शायद उस संख्या में नहीं बढ़ रहे, क्योंकि हमारे देश की बड़ी कंट्राडिक्शन है, हमारे विरोधाभास है हमारे सिस्टम में। एक तरफ 10 लाख रुपए साल की फीस देकर इंडिया में पढ़ने वाले भी कॉलेजेस हैं। हमारे मित्रों भी जिंदल जी के नाम पर सोनीपत में है कॉलेज, जहाँ 10 लाख रुपए साल की फीस है। और दूसरी तरफ आज भी दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी 15 रुपए महीने की फीस में पढ़ने वाले, पेड सीट पढ़ के इच्छाएं कितनी बढ़ेंगी कि मुकदमेबाजी में किस प्रकार अधिक से अधिक फीस लें। सामान्य प्राणी के, सामान्य लोगों को जस्टिस कैसे मिले, ये चिंता की बात है। इसके लिए उस दिन मैं डायस पे बात कर रहा था ललित साहब से भी, जस्टिस साहब से, कि आपने बहुत अच्छा किया, लीगल सिस्टम के अंदर लॉ कॉलेजेस को आप जोड़ रहे हैं। लॉ कॉलेज में अच्छे से अच्छे क्वालिटी के प्रोफेसर्स हैं, एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर्स हैं, इनके भी आप ये जो पेंडिंग होते जा रहे केस, इनको किस प्रकार से इनको रिसर्च के बेस पे दे दिया जाए, हमारे अच्छे अच्छे कॉलेजेस को बेशक नाम नूम हटा के दे दिया जाए XYZ लिख के, कि इनका सार निकालो, इनके अंदर लड़ाई करने का, झगड़ने का कितना इसके अंदर है जिनको दूर किया जा सकता है। और फिर पुराने लोग बैठे समझाने का, क्यों लोक अदालतें जैसे एक बहुत अच्छा माध्यम बना, पर वो माध्यम बना उनमें जहाँ पर चालान इत्यादि हैं, सरकार के मुकदमे हैं, आज भी आधी लिटिगेंट सरकार है। और जब से प्रधानमंत्री जी आए, इन्होंने कहा है कि फिजूल की अपील ना करें, क्योंकि सरकार में जस्टिस जैन साहब भी मानेंगे कि अपील करते रहें, क्यों उनकी जेब से तो कुछ जाता नहीं, अपने मित्रों की फीस बढ़ती है। ऐसे ऐसे लोगों का सरकारी वकील बन जाते हैं जो जाके खड़े हो जाएं 2-4, और सबको एक चेक बन जाए, बंद होनी चाहिए। और नेशनल कॉलेज जो खुलते जा रहे हैं, लॉ कॉलेज या यूनिवर्सिटी जो खुल रही है, इनके अंदर आप क्या बनाना चाह रहे हैं? घुसना तो पड़ेगा, हाई कोर्ट का जज ही, चीफ जस्टिस ही उसका चेयरमैन होगा उस स्टेट के अंदर, तो आखिर 200, 400, 500 करोड़ रुपए लगाकर 100 विद्यार्थियों को साल में आप यदि LLB 5 ईयर कोर्स करा देंगे, LLM करा देंगे, तो क्या कॉस्ट आ रही है? नेशन के ऊपर आ रही है, टैक्स पेयर के पास आ रही है। ये जो महंगा महंगा आइलैंड बनाते जा रहे हैं यूरोप अमेरिका के स्टाइल से, और उनमें से कितने लोग आपकी जुडिशरी में मिल रहे हैं, कितने आके लोग अच्छी प्रैक्टिस करेंगे या हमारी अदालतों को ज्वाइन करेंगे? परसेंटेज वो भी एक निकाली, इंपीरियल डाटा भी है, वो हो सकता है। अब इनके ऊपर भी ध्यान देने की आवश्यकता है। आखिर इस देश को एक तरफ वो कॉलेज है जहाँ नॉन अटेंडिंग है, जहाँ एग्जाम भी किस ढंग से कराते हैं पूरे उत्तर प्रदेश बिहार में। क्योंकि मैंने जब एक कानून मंत्री के खिलाफ जब लड़ाई लड़ी थी और उसको जेल भेजा, तो मेरे ध्यान में ये आया कि 20 से 25% लोग उत्तर प्रदेश, बिहार और उन पिछड़े राज्यों के अंदर वो हैं जिन्होंने लॉ की डिग्री ले रखी है। ये एनरोलमेंट से पहले भी एग्जामिनेशन इत्यादि ले रहे हैं, परंतु बार काउंसिल जैसे भी जस्टिस जैन साहब ने उदाहरण दी, शुरू में कोशिश की रिफॉर्म को रोकने के लिए। दिल्ली में जब हमारी सरकार थी तो 9 कोर्ट बनाए थे, तो हड़ताल, वे हड़ताल क्यों कर रहे हैं 30 तारीख को यदि हट रहे हैं तो? इसलिए कर रहे हैं जी हमारे केस बढ़ जाएंगे। हर साल आप लोग भी बढ़ रहे हैं, मैं भी आप में से लॉ करते हैं जिनके ब्रीफलेस लॉयर हैं और जो केवल इलेक्शन लड़ते हैं, उनकी भी एक बाढ़ आती जा रही, पर रुकेगा कौन? बिल्ली के गले में घंटी कौन बांधे, ये प्रश्न उठता है बार बार, और अब बांधनी तो पड़ेगी। यदि सब में रिफॉर्म आ रहा है तो मुझे लगता है कि ओवरड्यू रिफॉर्म्स हैं लीगल सिस्टम में, हो रहे हैं, स्लो हैं, परंतु सबसे ज्यादा एजुकेशन में आवश्यकता थी, वो प्रारंभ हो गई है। ये लॉकडाउन के कारण थोड़ा स्लो रहा पहला एक साल, परंतु हो जाएंगे। ये सारा सिस्टम के अंदर परिवर्तन हो, सरकार भी एक अपील से ज्यादा ना करे। सरकार का अपील के ऊपर अपील करता है, तो जो रिकमेंड कर रहा है उसके ऊपर कोई फाइनेंशियल बर्डन आना चाहिए कि इसके ऊपर लिटिगेशन का खर्च आता है, आपकी सैलरी से उसका 1% ही कटेगा। कुछ सोचना शुरू करें, दर्द होना चाहिए, संवेदन होनी चाहिए कि दूसरे के न्याय को मैं डिले कर रहा हूं अपनी एक कलम से, वो भी अब दूसरा पक्ष भी आना चाहिए। और न्याय देते समय कई बार में 1 मिनट में डिस्पोजल जो होता है, हाई कोर्ट में कई बार में जाके बैठता था, चीफ जस्टिस की कोर्ट में जब भी उस साइड पे गया, मैं देखता था कि ऐसे फाइलों को धड़ धड़ फेंकने की कोशिश करते हैं, कहलाते हैं सोशल ज्यूरिस्ट। सुप्रीम कोर्ट में एक बड़ा नाम था, और मैंने देखा उनके पास कोई काम ही नहीं था, सिर्फ फाइलों को डिस्पोजल करने का, उठाया और फेंक दिया। ये सुनने लायक ही नहीं है। आज भी मैं पढ़ रहा था अखबार में कि 80% केस अपील लायक नहीं है या उसका एडमिशन लायक नहीं है। ये सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जज साहब बोल रहे हैं। तो एक तो फालतू के कमेंट्स देने के लिए हाई कोर्ट, सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जज और देखा देखी डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल पे भी मीडिया में अपना नाम आए, उसके कारण से फिजूल की बातें करना जस्टिस सिस्टम जो करता है। कोई भी कमेंट्स और लिखित में ना आए वो अटर नहीं करना चाहिए, मेरा मानना है। और जस्टिस सुधीर कुमार जैन साहब के माध्यम से मैं चाहता हूँ कि मेरी बात बाकी लोगों तक पहुंचे, उतना ही बोले डिलीवरी करने वाला जितना आवश्यक हो और जितना वो लिख सकने की हिम्मत हो उसकी। मैंने पेंडेमिक टाइम भी देखा कि फालतू के कमेंट्स आ रहे हैं, वो ये फौरी समस्याएं हैं, आएंगी, 10 दिन में खत्म हो जाएंगे, और उसके ऊपर आप ना ज्यादा करते हैं कि भारत की व्यवस्था विश्वास कम हो गई। शर्त ये है कि मैं राजनीति में भी 50 साल से हूँ कि हमारा इस व्यवस्था पर विश्वास ना रहे। व्यवस्था पे विश्वास जब भी बना रहे जब लीगल सिस्टम भी हमारा उतना रिस्पॉन्सिव, जल्दी न्याय देने वाला हो, और उसके लिए जितना प्रयास इस समय हो रहा है, मैं समझता हूँ बहुत ही प्रशंसनीय है प्रयास। सुप्रीम कोर्ट के न्याय में भी पिछले 10-12 साल के अंदर क्वालिटी तो बहुत ही अच्छी सुधरी है। पेंडेंसी और कम होनी शुरू हो जाए, भरी जाए ज्यादा से ज्यादा जो वैकेंट हमारी पोजीशंस हैं, और टेंशन तो और रही है, असंतोष हो रहा है, चाहत बढ़ रही है, और जब बढ़ती है इच्छाएं तो उसको लेने की प्रवृत्ति बढ़ती है। लेने की प्रवृत्ति बढ़ती है तो शॉर्टकट ढूंढता है, और उस शॉर्टकट से ही वायलेशन ऑफ लॉ हो जाता है, और इसके कारण से फिर मुकदमे और बढ़ते हैं। इसलिए हम अपने छात्रों के माध्यम से जस्टिस साहब को अश्योर करते हैं कि हम अपनी सारी फैकल्टी और छात्र इस देश को एक ऐसा देश बनाना चाहते हैं जिसमें लिटिगेशन कम से कम हो, जिसमें मुकदमेबाजी ना हो, मिल बैठकर परिवार मोहल्ला जैसे पहले कर लिया करता निपटारा, तो वो फिर से सिस्टम लाना ही पड़ेगा। और धीरे धीरे आ भी रहा है और तेजी से आएगा। आप लोगों ने लगातार 18 तारीख से हम लोग लगे थे, और ये कार्यक्रम हमारा बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है, और पूरे साल भर में इस प्रकार के कार्यक्रम चल रहे हैं, और हमें आशीर्वाद मिलता है देश के सर्वोच्च न्यायालय के न्यायाधीशों का भी और हाई कोर्ट के न्यायाधीशों का भी। इन सब का हम बहुत ही मन से धन्यवाद करते हैं। आशा करते हैं कि इनका इसी प्रकार आशीर्वाद हमारे पर बना रहेंगे, और हमारी रजनी मल्होत्रा ढींगरा जी, हमारे प्रवीण के साथी पूरे मेहनत करते हुए इन विद्यार्थियों के माध्यम से इस देश के लीगल सिस्टम में अधिक से अधिक योगदान हम कर सकें, कम से कम मुकदमे हो सकें, उसके लिए हमारा मैनेजमेंट हर तरह से सहयोग करता रहेगा। और मैं पुनः डॉक्टर JS वर्मा जी की मेमोरी को भी प्रणाम करते हुए, उनके परिवार के लोग भी उनकी याद को बनाए रखने के लिए हमें सहयोग करते हैं, उनका भी बहुत धन्यवाद। और इस पूरे कार्यक्रम की सफलता के लिए जो हमारे संयम जैन, रितिका, सौम्या तिवारी, जो मुझे नाम सामने नजर आ रहे हैं, और इसके अलावा भी जितने भी हमारे विद्यार्थी हैं, हमारे प्राध्यापक हैं, उन सबका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। सब विद्यार्थियों को बहुत बहुत आशीर्वाद। जय हिंद।
नमस्कार सर, जय हिंद। नमस्कार, धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, sir, for your illuminating and thought-provoking words. So, the moment that everyone's been waiting for is here. And for that, I would like to request Head, Department of Law, MAIMS, Dr. Praveen Kumar Gupta, sir, to announce the results for the various events of the ADRCC and NAVITAS 2022.
Thank you, Vrinda. Give me opportunity to announce the results. First of all, Lordships, I would seek your leave to speak a message that received this morning. इंसान कितना ही अमीर क्यों ना बन जाए, तकलीफ बेच नहीं सकता और सुकून खरीद नहीं सकता. Lordships, with ADR techniques, I am sure that these people can purchase this spoon, that relief of sight from litigious events. Now, I have this privilege to announce the results for the participants to end their waiting period for all along these 5 days. First of all, mediation competition. So there are total 6 cash prizes. First of all, runners-up mediator, cash prize of 3,500. It goes to team number TCM 14, Vaidehi Rastogi, School of Legal Studies, CMR University. Congratulations. Then best mediator cash prize, rupees 4,000, team TCM 8, NLU Bhopal, Miss Purva Pandey. Congratulations. Runner-up team, cash prize of 3,000, team TCM 11. There are 3 students, Harsh Jain, Subir Parikh, and Janvi. Nalsar, University of Law, Hyderabad. Congratulations. Then best team, cash prize of 4,500, team TCM 8, National Law Institute, Bhopal. Then runner-up mediation pair, team TCM 8, cash prize 9,000, National Law Institute, University, Bhopal. Now, best mediating pair of the mediation. It goes to team TCM 12, Aparajita Mishra and Ande Bharti, Symbiosis Law School, Hyderabad. Congratulations to all the winners of mediation. Best wishes. Now I come to announce negotiation. There is one cash prize of the winning team of rupees 8,000. Team number NEG 06. There are 2 persons, Vinesh and Bhavya. Vinesh is client and Bhavya is counsel. Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad. Congratulations. Client counseling competition. There are 4 awards, cash prizes. Runner-up team, cash prize of rupees 7,000. Team TC 13, Muskan Verma and Sagun Kaur, UILS, Punjab University, Chandigarh. Congratulations. Best Client Award, cash prize 5,000, TC 08, Tanmay Channa of the MAIMS, Maharaja Agrasen Institute of Management Studies. Best Advocate, cash prize 5,000, TC 04, Simran Vora from Symbiosis Law School, Hyderabad. Now, best team, in client counseling competition. Cash prize 10,000. Team TC4, Symbiosis Law School, Hyderabad. Simran Vora and Shriya Ramesh. Congratulations. Then judgment writing competition of ADRCC. Winner team winning 5,000 cash prize. Team 20-2204. Rajesh Singh and Soumya Kashyap. They are from Vivekananda Institute of Professional Studies, Delhi. Runner-up team, cash prize 3,000. Team number 20-2209. Yash Gupta and Tanya Sinha, NLU and Judicial Academy, Assam. Congratulations to all the winners of this ADRCC competitions. Now I come to announce cash prizes of NAVITAS MAIMS Second National Law Fest. First of all, legal and constitutional history quiz. There are two prizes. Second prize, cash prize rupees 2,000, goes to Mr. Nitin Nautiyal, and first prize 3,000. This is Gauri Raj Hans. Both are from BLLB second year MAIMS. Congratulations to both the students. Extemper moot court competition, perhaps the most glorious competition for law professionals. So there are three prizes. Best speaker prize is 2,000, goes to speaker number 2, TC02, Mr. Saksham Gadia from OP Jindal Global University. Runner-up cash prize of 3,000, TC3, Mr. Manas Sharma and Mr. Arun Dwivedi, University of Petroleum and Energy Studies. Best team in extemper moot, cash prize is 5,000, goes to team TC02, Mr. Saksham Gadia and Ms. Lavanya Malani, OP Jindal Global University. Congratulations and best wishes. Then article writing competition, there are two cash prizes. Runner-up cash prize rupees 3,000 goes to Sukirti on the subject gender equality, and winner first prize rupees 5,000 goes to Harsh Sharma on the topic art and mental health. Both participants are from BLLB program of the MAIMS. Best wishes, congratulations to both of them. Now there are certain cultural event also. First is Footloose, Western dance competition. There are two cash prizes. Second prize of rupees 3,000 goes to team TC06, that is 3.14 Crew, Society of the Whips. First prize of 5,000 goes to TC16, Misbah Dance Society, GGS College of Commerce, Delhi University. Congratulations. Harmony solo singing competition. So there were total 45 participants in this solo singing competition. Second prize is 2,000 goes to team P40, Ashish Nayak, BA Music Honors, Hindu College, Delhi University. First prize of is 3,000 goes to team P36, Mr. Sandeep Mohanty, again Hindu College, Delhi University. Artist, congratulations. Then folklore traditional dance competition. There were 27 participants in this traditional dance, and both the prizes, first and second, goes to Kathak performance. Second prize of 3,000 goes to team TC04, Nikita Prasar, and first prize of rupees 5,000 team TC06, again in Kathak, Bhavya Jain, Janki Devi Memorial College, Delhi University. Both prizes goes to students of Janki Devi Memorial College, Delhi University. Then Laughter Nama, stand-up comedy. It's a very, comedious act. and there are two prizes. Second prize goes to Amog Gupta, and first prize Meher Singh, both student of first year BJMC MAIMS, and second prize to Amog Gupta, BA second year Delhi University. There were different flavors in the competitions also. That is Picasso, MI Picasso. This is poster making competition. And one winning prize of Rs 3,000 goes to Mrs. Nishika, School of Open Learning, Delhi University. Best out of waste. Perhaps this is the most required, at today's best out of waste. There are two prizes. Second prize goes to Kavita and first prize goes to Nitika Kosal. Both participants are from Rishabh Institute. Last competition, just a minute. 1 minute is given to perform. There are two prizes. Second prize goes to Muhammad Ibrahim of the MAIMS, and first prize goes to Arya Abel Phillips from JSS Law College. Many, many congratulations and best wishes to all the participants. And I wish in all your future endeavors. And I also wish that in future career, that students will adhere to maximum ADR and client counseling tactics so as to bring an amicable settlement. As Honorable Dr. Justice Sudhir Kumar Jain much emphasized. And I am highly thankful, Lordships, that within a span of 20-30 minutes, that we learned a lot about ADR. And I must say that in a very nutshell, that you taught us almost all the crux of ADR systems. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. The sounds of bell, the steps from the beats in the distinct dream. Indian classical music and dance not only entertain us, but also is designed in such a way that it elevates your consciousness. Hence now, I would like to call upon student of BBLLB to present a classical dance performance. Gratitude is the fairest blossom which springs from the soul. Every celebration is an experience. The external fades away and the internal lingers and echoes in the depth of our hearts. We are reminded that events like these are milestones on the journey of life and reminders of God's fidelity all through. As we come to the close end of our valedictory ceremony, I invite Professor Dr. Rajni Manotra Dhingra Ma'am, Principal, Department of Law, MAIMS, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Soumya. A very good evening to Honorable Dr. Justice Sudhir Kumar Jain, Judge, Delhi High Court, and the Chief Guest of the day, Dr. Nandkishore Gargji, Founder, Chair, and Chancellor, Maharaja Agrasen University, Baddi, Professor Dr. G.P. Gobil, Advisor, MAIMS, Professor Dr. Ravi Kumar Gupta, Director, MAIMS, revered members of the management, faculty members, participants from different institutions, and my dear students. Before I proceed with the task given to me, I would like to share few things with you all. As we are working hard to inculcate professional skills in our students by organizing co-curricular activities, our students are also giving their best. And recently, in the last 15 days, they have brought laurels by winning the various competitions. Our student, Shivam Sethi, has won Best Speaker Award in the Moot Court competition organized by Law Center 1, Faculty of Law, Delhi University, and this event was held on March 16th. Second, our team comprising Muhammad Ali and Prableen win the first position in the Moot Court competition organized by MIT University on March 26th. I congratulate both the winners. Now with this, I take the proud privilege to thank Honorable Dr. Justice Sudhir Kumar Jain for giving his precious time to make this event a success and to motivate all of us. Sir, your constant support to the academia shows your commitment toward the society in general and student community in particular. I thank you for your blessings you have showered on all of us. Sir, thanks for highlighting the need of ADR practices to reduce the burden of the judiciary so that common men may get timely justice. Sir, you highlighted how much the mediation mechanism is effective in family matters and can bring smile on the faces of the parties and their families. Additionally, your lordship highlighted how the ADR system can help in boosting the economy too. Thanks for highlighting the journey from dispute adjudication to dispute resolution, where both the parties are at win-win situation. Watching the satisfaction on the faces of the contesting parties for sure is giving a lot of contentment to a judge and mediator, and we can assume these things when Sir was highlighting, he was feeling very, very contented that how they are able to give the timely justice to the parties. Sir highlighted that our nation and judiciary have already taken many steps, and as a law college, we are also determined to provide good mediator, negotiator, arbitrator to the judicial system. That is the sole reason to host this event. Thank you, sir, for appreciating the effort taken by Department of Law, Maharaja Agrasen Institute of Management Studies. I thank Dr. Nandkishore Gargji, who is the epitome of humbleness. Sir, your constant support is guiding light for all of us. I am highly indebted to you for sparing your valuable time to bless our students. I thank Professor Dr. G.P. Gobil, Advisor, MAIMS, for gracing this event. I am also thankful to Professor Dr. Ravi Kumar Gupta, Director, MAIMS, for his valuable support to all of us. I thank all the HODs of various departments for gracing the event. I also thank the team consisting of Dr. Parveen Kumar Gupta, Convener, Dr. Swati Bajaj Seth, Ms. Ritika Bhatia, Ms. Samriti Sharma, And I also thank my student team for their support, including Shivam Sethi, Prince Grover, Kashish Bhardwaj, Khyati Bansal. I thank all the sponsors, financial partners, media partners for contributing and for supporting us. Thank you all. Over to you, Soumya.
Thank you so much, ma'am. As we have reached to the end of this beautiful valedictory ceremony, I request you all to turn on your camera for a virtual group photograph.
Thank you. You can proceed, please.
The end of a story is the new beginning for many others. On this note, let's conclude this remarkable and memorable session. On behalf of the institution, we sincerely thank the dignitaries for being with us this evening and enlightening us with their enthusiastic remarks. I express my heartfelt gratitude to the professors and every member of Maharaja Agrasen family for their wholehearted support that rendered in the success of this festival. Thank you so much.
जो भरा नहीं है भावों से, जिसमें बहती रसधार नहीं, वह हृदय नहीं पत्थर है जिसमें स्वदेश का प्यार नहीं. With these words, I request you to take a moment to pay respect to our motherland and kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे